Si usted no habla inglés, debe estudiarlo al servir como misionero, ya que será para usted una bendición en su misión y en el resto de su vida. El aprendizaje del inglés le permitirá ayudar a edificar el reino del Señor de formas adicionales y será una bendición para usted y para su familia. El estudio y memorización de vocabulario es sumamente importante. Estudiando temprano en el día es la mejor manera para recordar vocabulario con las intenciones de usarlo durante el día con su compañero.
Okay, we're in lesson 25. Let's change that. The review. So everything you see here is just something we've already gone over. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different things. So lesson 25.1, right?
Correct. It's pretty short though, so we might get part of it.
Okay. Lesson 25, review, prepare. Lesson 25, review vocabulary. Review the vocabulary words for the topics below. For EnglishConnect 1, the lesson number is next to each topic. Remember now, this is EnglishConnect 1. Okay, EnglishConnect 2 is not going to have all this, right? All right, so months, days, colors, numbers, hobbies, family, clothing, things in a classroom, things you do in the morning, things you do at night, time, weather, occupations, food, cooking, rooms in a house, things in a bedroom, things in a bathroom, places in the community, directions, parts of the body, injuries, and illnesses. So all those lessons are, some of them are repeated. See how hobbies 4 and 5, family 6 and 7. Let's see what else we got. Occupations 14 and 15, food 16, 17. Anything that's repeated, I would double up on that. Okay. Review your objectives. Here's the objectives. Practice doing these things that you learned in EnglishConnect 1. Can you remember how to do them? The lesson number is next to each task. Review the lesson if necessary. Again, when you see it doubled up, go to those. Practice, double up on those. Introduce myself, say my name, birthday, phone number, and address. Remember that so long ago? Say what I like to do and why I like to do it. Say what I don't like to do. Describe my family. Use this, that, these, and those. 8 and 9. That's an 8 and 9. I think it was a long one. Talk about common household items. Talk about clothing and colors. Describe my daily activities. Talk about what I'm doing right now. Talk about the time, date, and weather. Talk about what I do for work and where I work. Describe my job. Talk about foods I usually eat. Talk about my favorite foods. Talk about where I like to eat. Order a meal at a restaurant. Describe how to make foods I like. Name ingredients in foods I like. Ask about prices. Make a purchase. Say where I live. Describe the location of rooms in a house. Describe a bedroom and bathroom. Describe the location of places around town. Ask for and give directions. Name parts of my body. Talk about where my body hurts. Talk about causes of injuries. Describe how I feel when I am sick. Okay, let me just say this about that. All of these practices, all the review is for you to do individually. Hopefully, we've uploaded a lot of these. We've worked really hard at making them presentable, editing and putting in reminders and directives and motivational areas to help you understand that this is not just about learning English. It's about developing the ability and opportunity to go to college and to use these programs. To, like we've said, we have the mission president we have right now. His son is preparing to go to Idaho. He's been accepted to go to Idaho, BYU, Idaho. He speaks English very well, and he learned it by living with missionaries. And that's what I've tried to do. I've tried to do all kinds of conversation. And I'm hoping you're reading the subtitles, you're rewinding, you're listening to it again, you're looking at what they want you to study. Know these things because this is what you'll be tested on. It's not hard. The things that I'm saying outside of the direct text is for you to develop conversational skills, to be able to learn how to listen and rehearse and repeat and learn how to say things that are outside of the lesson, proper. So go ahead. Come to the conversation, group prepared to practice everything you learned in EnglishConnect 1, lessons 1 through 24. And we don't have those personal groups. Hopefully we're going to put them together and be able to get together and still do that. But that's after you get a base. What we learned, and this is what we learned, is essentially, even though we went through an entire class, that class was not studied on your own. And that's got to be the heartbeat of your learning of English, what you study on your own, not while we're in the class with 3 or 4 people, 5 or 6 people, 8 or 9 people. You have to study on your own. Go ahead.